From the second Xiaomei got pregnant, you have found 1,000,001 ways to tell me that that baby is more important to you than me.
Oh, come on, Gabby.
No, men can't help it. When they become fathers, they become lousy husbands. And some wives don't mind, but you didn't marry one of those women.
I don't think I can sleep in here tonight. The air's just a little too toxic.
The whole story starts on this fateful night. Susan's house is suddenly swallowed by a massive fire. By the next morning, the entire house has been reduced to ashes. But something even worse is waiting for Susan. Her insurance adjuster tells her that according to the fire department's report, the fire was intentionally set. That means the insurance company cannot pay her until the investigation is over. Susan is completely tells Susan that she and Julie can stay at his place. But Susan
Your boobs, are they tender?
Carlos! Her boobs are none of your business.
Gabby, think. She's sensitive to smell, nauseous, and has swollen breasts.
Lightly turns him down. Mike is completely confused by her decision. Susan explains that she wants to try handling everything on her own. She also tells him that she is stronger than everyone thinks. Realizing there is nothing he can do to change her mind, Mike tells her to call him whenever she needs help. Susan happily agrees. The next day, Susan wants to surprise Julie. But when she takes off Julie's blindfold, Julie looks at the RV in front of her and is instantly disappointed. And that leads directly to the scene from the beginning. Even then, Julie still wants to know if there is anything she should mentally prepare for. Susan quickly tells her no. But the moment Susan excitedly steps into the RV, she admits that Julie's bed will also have to double as the dining table. Julie has no choice but to accept it. The next morning, Susan is busy dealing with an army of ants when Mike suddenly shows up. Mike invites Susan to grab a coffee. He tells her that he is honestly impressed by how she is handling everything on her own. Susan modestly says she only managed to deal with a few ants. But what happens next catches them both completely off guard. As their conversation slowly turns flirtatious, Carl suddenly shows up. Susan immediately asks him why he is there. Mike's behavior instantly brings out Carl's competitive side. That afternoon, Carl happens to spot Mike walking into a jewelry store. Curious about what Mike is doing, Carl follows him inside. He pretends that they just happen to run into each other. Mike asks Carl what he is doing there. Carl lies and says he is there to buy a new battery for his watch. Then Carl turns the question back on Mike and asks why he is there. In that moment, Carl realizes that Mike is planning to propose to Susan. Mike keeps denying it, but Carl has already seen right through him and starts to walk away. Then Mike's
Got the bathroom. You know, in case she gets sick in the middle of the night.
What's wrong with the guest bathroom?
It's too far away.
It's right down the hall.
Gabby, she needs a rest. And besides, that bed is much more comfortable than the one in the guest room.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had the movers put it in here, where we sleep.
suddenly calls him back. The next morning, Susan and Julie are still asleep when they hear the RV starting up. Then Carl suddenly greets them. Susan has